Back in 2003, the community had planned to accommodate a 50% growth in population over the next 20 years. But by 2010, only 7 years later, it had already grown by 500%, and there was no looking back. If you want to know why the Brandon and Riverview area is one of Tampa's most asked about suburbs, stick with me because I'm going to give you a full vlog tour right now. Welcome if you are new to my channel and new to me. I make videos all about living in the Tampa area, and I love showing you around these amazing neighborhoods and things to do, just like in this video about the Brandon and Riverview suburb. So if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and ringing that little bell so you're notified every time we shoot a new video, because we probably covered or will cover something that you're interested in. And if you're thinking about moving to the Tampa Bay area, I am a licensed realtor, so see that number on the screen? Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. No, seriously, call us. You can even book a private Zoom call. The link's gonna be in the video description, because my team and I, we would love to help you plan your move to the Tampa, Florida area. Hey everyone, we are back with another awesome video today. Today we're gonna show you around the southeast side of Tampa. We're gonna tour you around Brandon, Riverview, and some of the popular neighboring areas, visiting a handful of neighborhoods from resale to new construction. We're gonna explain where things are on the map, as well as touch on a few of the top things to do in the area. All in all, I want to give you a good feel for what it's like living here, sharing with you the good and the not so good. Now, we had some technical issues with our drone during this shoot. But I'm going to do my best to deliver a good video for you. Now, I started this video by mentioning the Brandon Riverview area absolutely exploding in the early 2000s and how it actually grew by more than 10 times the expected population growth. Much of that was due to the location, the affordability, and the amount of new construction that went on in the area. Current day, you'll still find new construction in Brandon and Riverview, but the trend has now expanded south into the nearby areas. Each area of the southeast of Tampa has its own personality, but you may not realize that you cross the boundary lines as much as the area somewhat kind of blends together. I think the pros and cons list of the southeastern suburbs are important to understanding the area, so I quickly want to go over those, and then I'll take you to the neighborhoods that you're going to want to see. The southeastern suburbs are very popular with military families, professionals, or truly anyone that doesn't want to live in the city but near the city, and also wants easy access. The Selman Expressway makes it a breeze to get into downtown. It also is very popular with families or first-time home buyers, as you could really stretch your dollar there compared to some of the other suburbs, and there's really nice value buys here. Now, I'm not saying there's not luxury homes, but typically your dollar does go a tad further in some of these areas, and there may be more options. In this area, there are also state parks, biking trails, access to boating and shopping, and just about anything you need is nearby. Being located off several highways also allows you to travel in multiple directions, visiting nearby cities. The biggest negative, unfortunately, may be the traffic.
Unbelievable.
And the infrastructure. The population growth has constantly outpaced expectations, and some areas can get very congested at times. Knowing the local traffic patterns and alternate routes help you live here. While there is access to highways and interstates, it's not too much of a city vibe. There's a lot of strip malls lining the roads, and while they offer shopping and restaurant options, most of it consists of chain stores, etc. I always like to look on the bright side though, and Brandon has recently added some nice things to do and some attractions in the area, which I will touch on later in this video when I go over the things to do, so don't miss that because hey, it is a bright spot. Okay, so I ripped off the Band-Aid and gave you the good and the bad. But what's it really like living here? Well, if you want to live in the suburbs just 20 or 30 minutes outside the city, and you have a reasonable budget and want to live in a nice community, I've got 3 on my list for the day that you just might like. Keep in mind, these areas have a ton of options, but I recently sold in each of these communities, and my clients all gave me great feedback and are ecstatic that they chose these areas to live. Starting things off at our first community today, we are at Triple Creek. Triple Creek is an amazing community and definitely a good version of an affordable community here in Riverview. There's over 1,000 acres that this is built on. Okay, there's 4 different builders, so you will get a nice variety of styles of homes, price points, and a good version of, a variety of builders. Behind me, you can catch a peek at the clubhouse and the pool area. You can see the kiddos splash pad for them when those nice summer days they can cool off. You can also see the lap pool behind me. So there are those nice amenities, the fitness centers in the clubhouse. You know, nearby there's a 1,200-acre preserve, the Triple Creek Gateway. It's going to be tons of biking, hiking trails, fishing there as well. But this community really has it all, and it's a really good version of what living in Riverview or living in Brandon is like. You know, these big master plan communities. Yes, there are those smaller ones, but Triple Creek is a great affordable option with a nice variety for those families, starter homes, young professionals, things like that. So let's go ahead and take you around, show you around this amazing community, Triple Creek. Triple Creek is located in Riverview, Florida, and is a great example of an affordable community in the area. Sitting on close to 1,000 acres, this master plan community gives you a nice variety of homes with 4 builders. Homes here started selling in high 200,000s and are currently in the low to mid 300,000s. It sits adjacent to the Triple Creek Gateway, which is a 1,200-acre preserve with 3.5 miles of hiking trails, over 18 miles of biking trails, and over a dozen stocked lakes for fishing. The amenities in Triple Creek include a lap pool, splash pad, fitness center, playground, tennis and basketball courts, a dog park, community trails, and an elementary school on site. We've made our way to Apollo Beach, neighboring town to the south of Riverview. We are in Waterset. This community is absolutely huge, and there's so much to do here. If you've seen my videos following me to Fishhawk Ranch, if you've seen Inland Lakes, Bexley, this is a very similar community because it's the same developer, Newland. They do it right, and the proof is in the pudding. Now, I'm just a true believer in results, and I've seen all 3 communities, and there's absolutely loaded with amenities, the bells and whistles, if you will. Behind me, you can see a dog park. Right over here, they have a fitness area. They've got splash pads, 3 pools. There's lakes everywhere. There's townhomes to, you know, luxury homes. You name it, they have it for all income levels and every type of person. What I love about it is the endless things to do right here in the community. Tennis courts, basketball courts, pickleball. I bet you half of you don't even know the rules to pickleball. I don't. Anyway, moving on from that, I just have to tell you, this is an amazing community. I want to tell you more about it, and I want to show you around. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is one of those communities that you can't pass up. I couldn't come to this area and not show you or not talk about it. So here we go, Waterset. Now more than ever, we're seeing the want for neighborhoods with all of these amenities, and families choose Newland communities because they offer more than just a home. Waterset offers everything you could want and is conveniently within reach to everything you need, like grocery stores, etc. In the community, you have all of the resort-style amenities, starting with the clubhouse, the fitness center, amazing pools, a cafe, and even dog parks. If you have little ones, there's over 10 parks within the community, and that number is growing. If you like to stay fit, there are over 12 miles of trails, 3 pools, 2 fitness centers, and a variety of sports courts to keep you happy. Aside from the assigned public schools in the area, you will find a Montessori and a preschool on site, along with a magnet school which plans on opening in 2022. Newland has done an outstanding job developing this community. Located just south of Riverview and only 12 miles from Tampa and neighboring Apollo Beach, Waterset has a little of everything for families of all shapes and sizes. So we started off with Triple Creek. Then we went over to Waterset, which is a massive community, 2,500 homes and another 2,500 on the way. Well, now we made our way over to our 3rd community. We are in Magnolia Park. Magnolia Park has 2 different sides to it, but both are gated, both are very similar. This is a very low HOA and CDD, especially for the things you get. Got a nice duck quacking behind me. Anyway, these are some of the homes behind me. You can check them out. Really nice looking homes. Pulte was one of the builders in here that I'm familiar with. I sold a home to one of my clients that is absolutely thrilled in here. He was in the mid 300s, but it was like a 22 to 2,400 square foot home, only 2 or 3 years old. I think it was 2017. Regardless, the HOA and CDD, it's really unique in here. It covers all of your landscaping, all of, cutting your grass, your irrigation for your shrubs and your flowers and things like that. It's all covered, so the entire neighborhood looks great. It is gated, and here's the best thing. It is only located 20 minutes from Tampa because it's right off the interstate. You can get in and out of Tampa if you want, or the surrounding, restaurants and things to do. It is located further north than the other communities, but guys, it's an amazing deal, and I love these little pocket communities. It's not always, let's go to the big boys. These are really cool, really quaint, and I think you'll love them if you're more of that, I don't need that massive walking trails and things like that. You just want to live in a nice, safe, great community. Magnolia Park's one of them. Let's go. Magnolia Park made this list for good reason. As mentioned, it is a gated community and it is one of the best little communities located just under 20 minutes to downtown Tampa. That's amazing if you want easy access to the city, and you should comfortably find a home here in the $300,000 range. You could be happy living in any of these communities, but what about your things to do in the area? Well, the Brandon Riverview area has added some nice standout attractions within a 10 to 20 minute drive. One of the newest and most popular has to be Topgolf. If you've never been, you don't have to be an avid golfer. It's more of a place to go with friends or co-workers to unwind and just have a good time. If you want to give it a go, you pick your level or balcony and get to hit the golf balls at different targets to rack up points. All the while, there's a full bar for adult beverages and a menu with great food options. If you would rather be on the course, then there are loads of golf courses in the area with a nice variety of styles from open fairways to courses with a bunch of hazards. You can grab a cold one at the clubhouse, or you can make your way over to Bootleggers Brewing Company, the local brewery, and try out a local craft beer. For shopping or dining options, the Brandon Mall has been a local staple with over 150 stores and more than 25 food vendors. If you have kids, you can bounce your way over to the Sky Zone trampoline park to burn off some energy. And if you'd rather fly than jump, the whole family can have fun at iFly. iFly is an indoor skydiving facility where you can get the experience of skydiving without actually having to jump out of a plane. We went as a family, and my mother, which is well into her 60s, did it as well as my daughter that was 5 years old at the time. So it truly is for everyone. The Brandon Riverview area has everything from escape rooms to painting with a twist, and you'll find grocery stores and medical facilities within an easy drive. The area is thriving and for good reason. Affordability, a nice blend of new construction and established neighborhoods, a nice variety of things to do, and of course, quick and easy access into the city when needed. For all of these reasons, locals love living in Brandon and Riverview, and if you think that this might be your cup of tea, see that number on the screen? Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and my team and I, we'd love to help you plan your move to the Tampa Bay area. Till the next video, I'll catch you later.